Welcome to the section about lists and forms. This will explain what you can do with SN Utils to enhance your experience and be more productive. This video will cover lists and the topics are listed below. Let's get right into the instance to show what it's all about. So first up is breadcrumb double click. When you double click the breadcrumb whitespace, you get the current encoded query as well as the order by. So from here you could easily copy and paste it. But for now I'm gonna remove all this and change the status to is6, hit enter, and here you see that encoded query will be applied. So many use cases for this to copy and paste between lists and condition fields in forms and so on. Second up, let's remove the entire filter from here and do a group by manufacturer. So this is obviously platform capability, but what you would like to have is the order by group size. And SN Utils add these two icons. When I click on this one, it will sort the group size biggest to smallest. So manufacturer Andrew Elberidor, that's our beloved MVP that came up with this idea. So kudos to Upside Down Andrew. So the next one is, let me remove the filter again. The next one up is lookup created by. So I'm gonna order by name again. And this seems a bit sketchy, this combination of data. So the updated by, when I select that name and I have an environment where it's not obvious who it is by the naming convention of usernames, then I can select the name, click on the pop-up item, and it will show me the user that is behind the username. So a bit of investigation who is doing sketchy things in the instance maybe. Next up, we're gonna stay in the pop-up. I'm applying the filter again, and now when I open the pop-up and I go to the glide record tab, here I have a template I can use for my scripting. So I can easily have some variations in the template based on what I want to do. I can add helper lines that will add these types of lines commented by default, and full var name. Now I have a short abbreviation of based on the name of the table, and when I say full var name, it will include the full variable name. If I want to be a bad boy, I can even call it gr, hit enter, and I can use that in my template. Next up, technical names. This is a pretty well-known feature. /tn applies the technical names, and it gives me the actual name after the label. So helpful when troubleshooting or needing more information. But that's not the only thing it can do in filters, in lists. When I want to go to the customize, and I can also call it via a direct shortcut or the right click menu, show technical names. So now I apply it again when I have this pop-up open. And when I say sys underscore, when I have a long list of field names that I can select, it can be hard to find the right one. So applying technical names while this filter is open adds, while this pop-up is open, adds a filter, and I can type and filter by name or by value or by label, sorry. What I can normally not add to a custom filter or custom list layout is a .walk field. So here you see that, for example, when I select the assign to, then it will fill this text box, And when I say manager and I hit enter and move it a bit up and do OK. So now I have the manager field applied as well. So using technical names opens up a few more things than only showing technical names. The next one, /commands. When you select a few cells, like I'm doing right now, when I start the /commands copy cells, and when I hit the space, it will autofill, and I hit enter. And now I'm gonna for /bg to open a background script. I'm not gonna run a background script, but I need this to paste. What I have just copied are the values of the cells that I have selected. So copy cells can copy the values of the cells. And now when I would apply it again, the copy cells, and you see the -s option when I add -s and hit enter. It also has copied again, but over here, when I paste it again, it has not copied the values, but it has comma separated copied the sysids. This works on the record itself as well as when you would have a reference field. Then it would also be able to copy those sysids. Next up is /commands. Obviously we have covered and will cover a lot /commands in this course, but one particular when you are in a list is that you can apply the options or the switches, as I like to call them, directly and apply them to the current table. So when I say /um updated by me, enter, it will add a filter updated by me to the current filter list. So, and when I do a -p, it says filter pinned, it will add filter pinned, and then it will open the current filter pinned. Last one to note is the -t, view table structure, hit enter, and then it will open the current table in a new tab. So we have covered a lot /commands, but when you are in a filter or in a form, but it's most handy when in a current filter, you can directly apply the options or switches, whatever you like to call them. So -n, it will open a new record based on the current table. So that is it. I hope you find it all useful, and let's move to the video about forms and see what we can do there.